I was going to go for a walk, but live on patrol's on, and I'm sitting down on my couch in my room. I'm usually in the office, honestly. Well, my living room with the computer. I was watching it yesterday. It was pretty good yesterday. Pretty good for entertainment. I get a lot of laughs out of this one, believe it or not. Out of the patent Sayjack. No matter what anybody thinks of me, no matter what anybody tells me, they can judge me, but I know who I am, and I know that I abide by the law. And that was always a thing with me. Or whatever, so. No, I'm not wearing socks right now. But I know Pat and Sayjack are. They're wearing their socks, their shoes, their everything. Just like a day at school. When you used to go to school and you'd wake up and you'd get ready or whatever. You made sure you wore all your... It's generally what you'd wear out. Somewhere to go out or something. My dad likes to wear his socks all the time. Oh, they're flashing their lights at this guy. He's right in the middle of the intersection. Backing up, she is. They're in Minnesota somewhere. I can't remember the city. Twin City, something or that, or Minnesota? Missouri? No. Twin City, Minnesota, or something. Minneapolis. And they're live on patrol, like wherever they are. They're the actual police. The police. So from what I presume so far, I mean... I've never seen them go to the dispatch, I don't think. I think they pulled up at the dispatch a few times. They've pulled up at the dispatch a few times, fairly sure. What's this place? The airport or something? Convention center. Oh, he's talking about it, I hear him. Minnesota Wilds, Hampton Suites. Hampton Suites. Yeah, they do say that maybe they'll increase the ODSP eventually. That would be really nice. My disability get increased. Any little amount would help. Any amount helps. Even $10 is an additional meal that I couldn't afford or something. Look at this. Nightlife.
They were surrounded by
Trailer bar. That place is probably the spot, eh? Take a woman over there. Louis. Louis is more of an Italian. Super Italian. Rosticeria. I think this is the exact location. This pub, they pulled up on a guy. There was a guy out front of here, right where that 20 speed hour is. There's a speed limit, 20 mile an hour. And they U-turned on him and he took right off and they chased him for a little bit, all on live or whatever. But then they cut off of him. But I've never seen... It don't look too bad though. There's somebody right there in Minnesota.
Are you walking down the street or what?
Minnesota. I'm not too familiar with Minnesota. Right now they're on Walnut Street and somewhere else. Some main street. Right on Walnut. And that's the real street down in Minnesota. Walnut. Walnut and so-and-so go to Reed's. These folks are going to Reed's? Is not? No, they ain't going to Reed's. They ain't going in Reed's. No, yeah, maybe. No, maybe. Or is he just drunk? I don't know. But I like, yeah. You know, that reminds me of that person on TikTok. I was just reminded of those folks on TikTok. Pixie Fairy or something the other. Fairy something the other. And they go in the food and eat it. Oh. Look, there's a lady sticking her head out of the window there. And she's saying something. But it wasn't all the way out or nothing. Oh, she's putting her hands on the glass. Looks like a dog coming out or something. Oh, the window went up. Now the front window went down. Or the front window went down or whatever. I wonder what that was. It didn't look like she was yelling at the police, Pat and Sayjack, but it looked like she quite possibly... Oh. She quite possibly was yelling at somebody. Pat and Sayjack. Oh, they're taking off. I've even seen Pat and Sayjack. They got out of their car one time. And they got right in front of the camera. And I've watched them a lot of times. So I know just how gosh darn hard it is to find a picture of them. Of Pat and Sayjack. We're getting back to Pat and Sayjack. We was looking at your hamburger casserole. It was looking really mighty fine and everything. Look at that salt and pepper honey bun up. Alright, we gotta go back there. Alright, Pat, so look at that Mercedes. Black. What's the big stadium? Something Energy Center. Jesus. He's got a Jesus sticker on him. But just because he's got a Jesus sticker on him don't mean he's a good guy neither. You could be anybody with a Jesus sticker. Some people, you never know. So actually, for me, On a night like this, if I was behind this person, I'd pull him over. Because it's like, are you hiding behind Jesus? Are you, what would you Jesus do? Are you with Jesus? Who's Jesus to you? But he may be with, I don't know. Somebody was talking about the sheep. Keep the stick, the sheep stick or whatever. I'm making my way downtown. Walking fast. I like their light bulbs. They got these really cool circular light bulbs, and they got a lot of them. I've never seen where they have that many of them, those circular light bulbs.
I heard it's because they lost the opening.
Actually, I did see the one guy, and he didn't look too bad of a guy. Both of them. Look at that house. Was that a house? Look at these houses. Alright, food, Len's food. It's there.
No, it's not there. Not here.
It's on top of the microwave.
In the microwave. No, it's not. It's treats.
Oh.
I see that. Put that down there.
Len. Oh, we're coming out to some kind of apartment complex, huh?
You haven't lost any weight, I know that. So somebody was.
He's gained weight.
Somebody was looking out here. Hello, people now.
A lot of trees. Looks like a place that could get tornadoes.
Enter darkness.
But it doesn't look like it gets hit by tornadoes too much. Look at that big mansion that went by. Big mansions. There's another one that's hidden by the 10-4. Doesn't look very lively. It never does. You know what I want to see it is during the day. During the day, I bet you it is. Oh, look at this. They're pulling up on another car, squad car, in a like a modern SUV thing.
Oh, is there a food truck? How's it going there, Sheriff? Okay. 161 there? Well, we're going to run over and check on some of those.
Anyways, my battery's coming to an end here. Got a couple videos. Been wanting to do a video of patents. It's not patent Sayjack, it's actually live on patrol, patent something or other. All I can remember is Pat's name. But there's two guys. And they're different, eh? That Pat. And then one of them is like a original sheriff. He looks like he was born in like New Jersey or New York. And somehow he made his way all the way through to Minnesota or something. And became the sheriff or whatever. And he's like a mix between, like, I don't know. He's a mix between, like, more relaxed, almost like a Texas, but not Texas. He's exactly where he is, Minnesota. And he's got the one kind of pants or whatever I remember. Yeah. And they like their fountain drinks from the gas station. Whenever they fill up, every once in a while they get a gas station fill up with the gas. But not only that, they also like those iced fountain drinks that you can get for like 75 cents or whatever, $1. I always like those, so they had me craving those for a while. What else do they like? Oh, I remember they were at this big warehouse, or it wasn't a warehouse, it was like a field, a gated off construction site, and they pulled up or whatever, and that's when he was wearing this one outfit, the one guy. They dress different. One's more of a tighter look, and then the other one's more of a Godfather sheriff look. One's more of an inspector and one's more of a... He's more of a sheriff. Like, if you had to see him shoot or pull his gun, he'd probably pull it like kind of like how a old Western would do it. And he doesn't try to put himself in any positions where he would have to either. Speed Raceway. Pizza. Crisp Green. There's even apartments above those stores. Those are apartments above those stores. Look at these houses. These are different. They're way up on the... Yeah. The streets are relatively safe. They only get you in the cracks and the crevices. Or in the spots. But they'll get you right in front of that goddamn lit window too, though. Look at this, Kowalski's. It looks like a big time market. In Minnesota. Alright, these guys are out in Minnesota. Can you believe there's people that own multiple properties? They might be in this one place and that one place. Why are you still watching Pat and Sayjack? I think Pat and Sayjack had done some wild stuff on purpose. They love their chat. Actually, they turn the chat off during a certain time, and then they have the chat on at a certain time. They don't allow it all the whole thing. But anyways, we got lights ahead on the left. I wonder what that's up. Pat and Sayjack, anyway, just like cops, I guess. But live on YouTube. Just like cops, but live on YouTube. Pat and Sayjack. I might be related to the one guy. Actually, I think both of them somehow. There's Buffalo Wild Wings. I do like Buffalo Wild Wings. You seen that Sheriff Grady? He got some guy with a bunch of gold. You could sell that gold and go to Buffalo Wild Wings.